This wall behind me is quite special. I did have this exact setup in my other studio, in my little 1-bedroom apartment, and then again in the 2-bedroom apartment that I didn't show much of, but now it's in the studio. And there's actually gonna be, I have 1, 2, and I'm gonna add a 3rd shelf down here just whenever I get the time, effort, energy, and money to do so. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll have all this. This is actually one of 4 walls, right? So I have another wall here that needs to be addressed. I have another wall here that needs to be addressed. And then finally, this one here, this little ugly, sad corner. A bunch of different walls that need to be addressed. And I even have a dark and eerie closet here. All that needs to be taken care of, and it will in due time. And I'm thinking about doing it all one wall at a time, one little video at a time, right? To make it kind of interesting and kind of stretch out that content. Yes, first thing to do, we gotta paint it, and then we're gonna put these little shelves up and make it cool. The whole point of me having a studio space, a designated space for me to make art and be creative, is to do just that. Have a space where I can draw, have a space where I can display my art, and this just isn't cutting it. None of this is cutting it. So we have to address, I figured the best way to go about doing this is break it off into, I have 4 walls here to address, so I figured I'd do 1 wall at a time, just to kind of break it up, make it a little bit easier for myself, and so I can take my time with it and just do something cool and creative. Something really cool about this wall here is this has a bit of a texture on it, right? This texture here, and painting over the top of it with this white kind of makes it look like a canvas, right? So inevitably, when I paint some murals in this place, it'll have some natural grab to it, which would be very, very cool, very handy. Super duper nice to paint on this right here, because it'll grab all the paint that I want it to. That makes me very excited. Wall is painted. Now it's time to install some little shelves for the pictures to go on. Let's make that happen. This real estate this entire wall is going to be designated for other people's art. For art that inspires me, art that it's not mine. Right now I have a couple of pieces here, here, and there. All of those are mine. The rest of them are other people's. My mom's here and here. Some pieces, very cherished pieces of mine. My mom is no longer here. She's no longer alive with us. So this is a cool way for me to display some of her work. So I actually have two different stations gonna be going here, a drawing setup and a painting setup. And I want you in the comments, which one should I do, the drawing or the painting next? See you guys later. See ya. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you. I'm hoping to be in here soon to be in here and actually working. Right now I'm working on it, on the studio. It's time for me to work in the studio. Peace out. See you guys later. Thanks.